19 minutes and 33 points. Have you ever been on a heater like this before in your life?
I guess not, no.
Do you have, can you sit back in a moment like this and appreciate what you accomplished in a game like this?
Not really. Got a back-to-back playing against a tough team, Chicago, so looking forward to the next one. Obviously, extremely grateful to be in that position, but, looking forward to the next one.
Chris Ryan.
John, what has it meant to you to take on the additional weight this year and deliver the type of consistent performances that you have?
I'm just grateful just to be put in, in positions to have responsibility and have weight and things like that. I've looked forward to the challenge, and I'm grateful that it's finally, gotten here, but just trying to do my best with what I got.
Mark D'Amico.
Hey, Jaylen, I know we just touched on this a couple minutes ago, but what was it that sparked this performance out of the entire team from start to finish tonight?
Well, we needed to win. We lost 3 in a row to all good games. I thought that we could have definitely won. And today, being back on our home floor, we wanted to make sure that we came out and played with great energy, and we did.
All right, we'll wrap it up right there. Thanks, Jaylen.
Thank you.
Man, Jaylen.
Again,
historical night. Come on.
And that's the thing. It's just almost the Brad Stevens effect, right? Never too high, never too low. You don't want to. You just had a couple bad losses. You don't want to feel like you've just accomplished anything. Jaylen's just like, yeah, this is the new normal. This is what I do. I go out there, I score 33 points in 19 minutes.
True. Act like you've been there before. Even keel. All right, I like it. Marcus Smart, though, we know, gets a little more animated, a little more excited, and he had himself a game tonight, Chris. He scored 20-plus in 3 straight games, which is something for him, but to me what stood out was his playmaking.
Yeah, what I loved was that he was not
on the defensive end. We welcome in Scal now. Why are you laughing?
Well, you didn't hear what he said. Get back to your ride, the Peloton.
There were a lot of funny moments in there. And as a Peloton owner, I can relate. Scal, Celtics get a big win tonight. What are your takeaways?
I mean, the level. I don't know if I'm missing it when I am in Needham and they're on the road. That could be the case. I don't know. But when you're here and I'm 30 feet up from the court, I felt the energy. I felt them on the defensive end. It was amazing the way that they were communicating. Maybe also because the mics are jacked up and you can hear every word that's being said. So whatever it was today, I felt him on the defensive end on pretty much every possession that the starters or the top 8 guys were out there.
Is that it? Is it just intensity that needs to go up a notch?
So, I mean, in games like this, probably, but I think it's probably a little bit more complicated against the Philly or Milwaukee or, just like the better teams. Like whenever we play the Lakers, I'm not even sure I put the Bulls in that category. To beat those teams, all you got to do is play with intent and intensity. And if you do that, you'll be fine. But when you to start unfolding, let's use the Lakers coming up, that's going to take more than just playing hard to beat that team. It's going to take timely shots. You're going to have to take and make some tough shots against some really good defense. So, yeah, there's 2 separate things going on here, right? There's the one sense is, great, we get to see heading in the right direction against a team that had no business being on the floor with us today. And then now, can you do it against a good team? And that's really, we don't know that. We don't know that answer yet.
Scal, my biggest question, did tonight change your mind about the double big lineup? Tristan Thompson facing his former team and Daniel Tice, solid, especially defensively to start.
So we have to reevaluate that with Kemba, right? Yeah, it is a little bit different with Kemba out there because he's such a offensive force. Daniel Tice and Tristan Thompson's going to get offensive rebound opportunities, and Tice is going to get wide open looks with that lineup out there. So it does look a little bit different. Obviously, with Tatum coming back, one of those guys is going to go to the bench. So maybe, give me some more time. But today with Kemba Walker, it looked better. Even though I think they played 14 minutes in one of the previous games and it wasn't good. This particular lineup today, but today they look really good. Tonight against Cleveland, they look good.
against, this particular matchup. Scal, thank you very much. We appreciate all of your effort. The game, pre-game, all of it. You're the man. Time now for the Ford Tough Play of the game. Carson Edwards. I think the way Scal put it, a running back just bulldozing through the line of defense. It is your Ford Tough Play of the game, presented by your New England Ford dealers. Ford trucks built Ford Tough. Carson Edwards tying his career high with 18 points.
He loves playing the Cavaliers.
In that fourth quarter, that's true. And this wasn't even in Cleveland. But really, I mean, this was all Celtics all the time. 141-103 the final. Jaylen Brown, of course, the star. But Kemba Walker had a pretty good game as well. We'll talk about that. We'll also hear from Jaylen Brown coming up.
Celtics Postgame Live is brought to you in part by
Liked that tonight. Let's hear from him. It's time for the postgame press conference brought to you by Arbella Insurance. Here for Celtics fans, here for good.
Hey, Brad, is Kemba scheduled to play on the back-to-back?
No.
Any other questions? All right, we'll go to Mark D'Amico.
Hey, Coach. Obviously, a pretty impressive start and finish to this game. You guys led from start to finish. What did you see that was different from maybe the last few games in terms of energy and effort and execution?
Mark, are you in the middle of a Peloton ride?
Oh, that was an ad on one of my tabs.
All right. So, Brandon, you're in the middle of a Peloton ride.
I wish, Coach.
Mark, what'd you say? I'm sorry. I was too distracted.
All right, now Mark's muted.
Mark is in the middle of a Peloton ride.
All right, Mark.
I did a Peloton ride earlier today, but not right now. No, Coach, I was just asking about the coast-to-coast win. What did you see that was maybe different from the last few games in terms of the energy, effort, and execution?
I thought our defensive intensity was good for most of the game, and I thought obviously our offense fed off that, not waiting for it to be the other way around. But, we had some good moments in Philly. I did not think we played as well in the meat of the game as we needed to, but we gave ourselves a chance, or we were in both those games, and that's a really good team. So it's not like we didn't have something to build off of, but I thought we had a little bit more. I thought we played with the intent of getting stops and letting everything feed off that instead of the other way around.
Brian, Rob.
Hey, Brad. Jaylen had 33 tonight, only in 19 minutes. I think he's one of the first players ever to do that, in that short span. Just the level he's playing at this year in terms of his efficiency and, his ability to, score that many points in a hurry. What are your thoughts on that?
He's in a great rhythm scoring. He's making, great physical drives, obviously open catch and shoot shots, but then also really tough shots sprinkled in. So, I mean, he's constantly working to improve. He doesn't play passive. And I think that his skill, his improvement, and his aggressiveness are a good combination.
Gary Washburn.
Hey, Brad. Are you eager to see how you get Jason back, and then maybe Wednesday you'll have him, Kemba, and Jaylen in the lineup at the same time? Are you eager to see your full team? And how much has Jaylen done in terms of just kind of carrying you guys through some of these, injury issues? I mean, he's kind of been the steady force on your team throughout the season.
Yeah, he's been amazing scoring the ball. He really has. And, it looked like we were going to be missing all those guys for a few games. And he came back off of the health and safety protocol week, and he has been really, really good. Like you said, a guy that we can go to in every which way. And sometimes the action can be defended well, and he can still make a play and get a basket. He's just, again, constantly improved, and he has never lost his aggressiveness. So he's done a great job. We've had other guys play well throughout the year. We haven't been, I've said many times,
You know, I wasn't sure we were as good as our record early in the year. But we have had some encouraging moments, and Jaylen's obviously a huge bright spot.
All right, we'll wrap it up right there. Thanks, Coach.